10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the afternoon edition of Blood Eagle Entertainment. I am your host, Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the afternoon of Wednesday, May 29th, 2019. That was the fastest 5-minute countdown I've ever seen. I was completely not ready for that whatsoever. However, we are back, and we are hopping back into The Elder Scrolls Online, where we're going to be playing the Necromancer, and I'm pretty damn sure, I don't want to put this in writing or anything, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be actually finishing the Elsweyr story today. I think, maybe, possibly, hopefully. And then we move on to something else. In this case, we'll be moving on to Somerset. However, before that happens, the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to finish Elsweyr. So we're going to be hopping right back in to where we left off, which I believe was either the last story or the next to last story, one of those two. And we are going to move on from there. Trying to remember if everybody got... I think everybody got... I believe everybody got trained up today, so we're good. So we can hop back in and move forward. Forward. Ever forward and upward. Come on, game. Load in. Goodness sakes, I'll be old and dead before... Aha. There we go. That is better. One outstanding application that says nothing at all. How do these people keep on finding us? Okay, so from here I'm supposed to go out, talk to everybody, and continue forward. See what kind of witty thing I can say for the... Trying to think of the perfect witty thing to say this time. Exactly what to say. Heck, now I feel wrong about putting mine up. Script. Sometimes it just cannot be helped. I'm going the wrong direction. We have got to pick up somebody to the left. Left is the first one.
Quiet moments to meditate have been rare since Zamorak returned to Elsweyr. This one needed some time alone, especially after helping Tharn with the dragon at the Shadow Dance ruins. But you look like one who has important news, my friend.
Amira wants us to gather them at the moon gate of Anakia.
Zamorak suspected that would be our next destination. This one noticed that the moons have shifted in the sky, moving in a way that breaks their usual pattern. The betrayer's doing, yes? At least you and Queen Kamira returned from the ruins.
We can get. And how about now? There we go. Sorry about that. The betrayer set the moons of eclipse. We killed him, and Chimera is now attuned to the lattice.
Then we still have a chance. Zamorak has pledged his honor to Queen Kamira. He will not break that vow. This one has a purpose again, and will see it through no matter the cost. Zamorak will meet you at the Moon Gate, my friend.
See you at the Moon Gate.
Queen Kamira, attuned to the lunar lattice. Zamorak never expected to see such a miracle in his lifetime. This one prays that it will be enough when we stand against the dragons.
Speaking of dragons, what happened after Chimera and this one? Simple.
About what you would expect. Tharn used flashy spells to confuse the dragon until it finally gave up and flew away. Then, We encountered a squad of Euraxians led by a necromancer. Those Zamalek dispatched. It was the least this one could do.
That is one of my party. Two more to go. Three more to go.
I've got what you need.
I have a feeling one of them is inside the pool. Yes, one of them is inside the pool. Of course, it would be Caldwell.
Hello, come to partake in a before the battle cleansing. I find it prudent to make myself pristine prior to the start of a slaughter. In my experience, the subsequent blood and gore adheres much better to a well-laundered body.
Mira wants us to gather at the Moongate of Iniqua.
The Moongate. I hope to wash away the memories of the betrayer, and some stenches can't be removed with soap and water. I'm sorry I made the moons move, my friend. Sorry I helped the dragons.
That was the betrayer, Cadwell, not you.
But before I became the gallantly gaunt, soul-shriven form you see today, I was the betrayer. I originally did all the terrible deeds that led us to this place. I'm rather ashamed. Dash it all.
Help us fix it, Cadwell. Help us stop the dragons from...
Yes, of course, that was my plan all along. Make up for my past atrocities by helping the nice cat people defeat the evil dragons, just like the hero I was before I became the betrayer. Tally-ho, then. I'll head to the Moongate now and meet you there.
Eastman will see you at the Moongate.
As nice as these facilities are, I miss the boiling plasm pools of Cold Harbor, hot enough to melt the skin right off your bones. What an invigorating sensation.
Please answer, Khajiit. Do the water not to rust your armor?
And your point is?
Ooh. Oh, cool. Make sure that he's in. Go back to... I need to see if there is a macro thing. Is there any kind of macro? I don't think there is. Add-ons and not. Oh. Macro. Don't believe there's any kind of a macro system. See real quick before I go to the next person. Elder Scrolls Online chat macros. There were wicked macros. It's... No? Ah, P-Chat can do. I was about to say, oh crap, something's happening. So P-Chat has the ability to do... Cat Whisper, Cat Windows settings. Settings. Message settings. Oh, I thought this would work. I don't think it does. Nope. Oh well. It was a night. Oh. That's just a little weird. I'll take a screenshot of that. That's just a little strange. Waiting a little bit more, or almost like I'm actually typing it in, and then this one. Okay. Okay, so I've definitely got this whole thing messed up. Oh, there we go. We're back. I had definitely screwed something up there. Okay, my next one was back over here-ish. Ah, Abner.
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion and spellcasting. Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing, too. Khajiiti wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news?
Kamira wants us to gather at the Moongate of Iniquia.
The Moongate? A noble but futile proposition, I fear. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the Ruby Throne.
You're suggesting we give up, Abnerthon?
No. Just pondering other options. Too much of what we're facing was the inadvertent result of my actions or the actions of my family. Dragons, Euraxians, necromancers. The responsibility falls to me, and balance must be restored.
So you're still with us, then?
Would you stand a chance otherwise? Without my arcane and strategic insights, anything you try is destined to fail. I won't have that on my conscience. Now, allow me to finish this sickeningly sweet inebriant. One last indulgence before the end.
So see you at the Moongate.
By the way, I believe I understand the purpose of the dragon horn. After much consideration, the use and function of the ancient instrument has become clear. The Dragon Guard were clever, I'll say that for them.
You know how to use it?
Theoretical knowledge isn't the same as practical experience, but I believe I understand the fundamentals of its operation. The Dragon Guard prepared a horn taken from a massive dragon and engraved it with arcane runes, giving it astonishing power.
Forgive Khajiit, but the dragon horn is actually a dragon's horn.
Oh yes, I'm fairly certain of that. And I found historical references indicating the Dragon Guard gifted such relics to key locations. For their protection, you see. The one you located was originally in Rimmen before it was moved to the sanctuary.
So how do we use it?
We have neither the time nor resources to move the large relic, but the small horn you brought back, it's called a combat horn, by the way, was designed to be carried into battle. Once charged with energy, its sound weakens dragons.
We made her charge the horn at the Shadow Dense Temple.
One problem solved, then. The next is sheer age. This ancient combat horn is exceedingly fragile. I'm not sure how many times we can sound the horn before it disintegrates into dust. For that reason, I suggest we save it until we absolutely need it.
A last-ditch effort. Hail Mary pass and all that. He's in here.
Buying and selling. The quiet moments between battles. I like to spend the time catching up on my reading.
That's his
History,
armor.
military strategy, recipe books. My secret pleasure is a good mystery, though. And the new Investigator Veil is a real page-turner.
Minera wants us to gather at the moon gate of Iniquita.
I've been waiting for the order to move out. I sent most of the Cygnus irregulars on ahead with Gareshri, but a small contingent remained here in case our earlier guess was wrong. I assume events in the ruins confirmed our theory?
Yes, Bloodigo killed the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion to open the moon gate.
Understood. We need to defend the moon gate and stop the dragons from using it when it opens. Keep them from reaching Jode's core. Well, at least now we have a mission. I just hope the Khajiit can get over their aversion to working with my troops.
Has there been much trouble integrating with the forces with the Khajiit?
Queen Euraxia's tyranny made the Khajiit wary. I don't blame them for that. I just want to show them that not all Imperials are tyrants, that they can trust at least a few of us. It will come, as long as we don't turn on each other first.
This one will see you at the moon gate. Okay, so with that out of the way, I can now actually... So why does this other mod of mine on throwing up stuff about the dragon? Something I had on the other day. Off. Try that out. You gotta get rid of the whole Okay, so I am now headed there. I'm gonna pop here first. So far, I thought it was going to actually take me down to... I thought it was going to take me down to... Ah, there's the quest I've been looking for right there.
Jarl, spare a kindness for a priest of 2 moons. Hadoras is at the end of his rope, dangling by the scruff.
What is wrong?
This one returns from warning the speaker of the Main of a dire prophecy, only to find his fellow priests speaking little sense and doing even less, raving and rambling about our moon bishop's visions and growing more demented by the moment.
Minted how?
She tells the priests to burn their moon sugar, so they do. She tells them to smear cheese upon the walls, so they do. She tells them to douse the temple fires with their tongues, so they do. I fear someone will die if this continues.
Ladigo will help you get to the bottom of this madness.
Bright moons shine upon you, Walker. This one pursued his friend Zarga before you arrived. The fool chases a beast's young with a butterfly net, and woe unto him when their mother follows the commotion. Please, find Zarga before he is eaten.
Where did your friend Zarga go?
I last saw him run after the beasts into the wilderness to the west. I hoped he would not follow them into their den, but I would be a fool to believe that now.
When did your moon bishop start having visions?
Since she was very young. Her eyes have always been as bright as Joan and Jode. She has never led us astray. It's why she's moon bishop. But all this madness... something is not right.
That was the prophecy you took to the speaker of the Main.
She foresaw the return of the dragons with a frightening clarity. I went to warn Lord Garesh Ri on this dire prophecy, so it might reach the Main's ears. But I arrived too late. The dragons had already come.
You said you were a priest of 2 moons. What is that?
2 moons at Tenmar is Hadaras's temple. A venerable house of Joan and Jode. A place of worship and wisdom. Reduced to a den of fools chasing our moon bishop's fevered dreams.
Will the priest just do anything she asks them to do so?
They don't question her visions. No matter how absurd the task, they leap at it with zeal. When I asked why they would do such things, they look at me as if I am the one who is crazy.
Sounds like they are under some sort of spell.
A powerful and insidious spell, to turn the whole temple on its head. But at least a spell may be broken. It's a small comfort to hope that their minds may not be truly lost. Since she was very young...
Yep, thank you. I meant to do this the other day and did not. Thought there we go. Oh, wait a sec. I see. Get rid of my... Ah, dang it. Ah. Okay, I'm going to do this one quest on the way, just so I can get it done and out of my way.
Someone has you now, pretty butterfly. I am going to need a bigger net.
I hear him. I hear him back there. Uh-oh.
Oh no! You smashed it! Such pretty colors leaking out!
And where did he go? The priest.
Ooh, you smashed that as flat as a flapjack. But who said you could play with my toys?
Uma cat?
Well, hello, my new playmate. Glad to find someone with their wits still about them. Too many crazies around here. I mean, what self-respecting person goes around chasing butterflies with a net? Everybody knows you use a hammer.
Oh god. Sheogorath. I have zero doubts in my mind that this is Sheogorath. He's Tilkajit. Who are you?
I'm a cat. I thought that bit was obvious. Unless I'm not a cat. Meow? Meow. Nope, cat. Maybe you're not as sharp as I thought. Attack that's seen one too many backsides, huh? Bad for you, worse for them!
I guarantee you it's Sheogorath. Tilkajit. Worse for who?
The priest, silly! You really are clueless, aren't you, plaything? How are you gonna win the game if you can't even find the pieces? Am I gonna have to dangle every answer in front of you like cheese-stuffed mice hanging by their entrails?
You are behind the madness at the temple, are you not?
Ah, that's more like it. Maybe there's hope for you after all. Now hurry your heroic hiney to my playground, or it's gonna be the blind leading the blind out there. Ha ha! Toodles!
Oh, it's a cat with a collar on. Takes all kinds.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, so now to go find out. I guarantee you this has got to be Sheogorath. I just know that's what it's going to turn out to be.
Stop this madness. Why can't you see reason?
Seeing is the problem, Adoras. That's why we need it.
Maybe we don't need it. This one's claws are sharp. Pop, pop, and we're all saved.
No, it must be the fork. It won't work otherwise. Ah, Jarl, you are safe. I hope the same may be said about Sarka.
He was headed back to the temple last Bloodigo saw him.
Moons, I pray he does not get any other ideas. Hadoras has his hands full as it is. He found these ones searching for a fork to put out their eyes.
Please indulge Bloodigo. They want to blind themselves?
The Moon Bishop told them that if they blind themselves, they would remain hidden from the dragon's sight.
They needed a fork for that.
Not just any fork. A two-tined iron fork smelling ever so slightly of roast beef. Please, help me keep them from finding this smelly thing.
Alright, what do you need this one to do?
This one smells meat wafting on the wind. It is not an odor he would call beefy, but he thinks it may be the trail they were following. Hadoras will keep his eyes on these ones, so they may keep their eyes.
The Jeet encountered an odd character after he rescued Zarga. Thinks he's responsible for this.
You did? What did he... Wait, why didn't you stop him?
He vanished into thin air before Blood Eagle could. It's all a game to him.
Dark moons. What sort of childish sorcerer drives clergy to chase after wild beasts and put out their eyes? We must stop this sick puppeteer. But this one can't just leave these fools to their own devices. Find the fork, then we'll give chase.
Why do you think the smelly fork will help them to hide from dragons?
Because they are insane. Only a sugar tooth would believe putting out their own eyes would blind a dragon. And even they would have the sense not to do it unless it got them more skooma. I count my blessings that not just any fork will do.
What if Blood Eagle cannot find this fork, assuming it actually exists?
Then take every fork to be found and pitch them off a cliff. This one doesn't care so long as it keeps these fools from doing themselves harm.
I am searching for a fork. Elder Scrolls Online Sheogorath. Then looking for a fork. Smells like beef. Take the fork though, just in case. Fork of Horpitulation. There's also an arm on the table. Oh, I see you back there, water. I see you trying to hide from me. Oh, it's an imp stool. I thought it was water.
If this one must talk in circles with lunatics much longer, he too will go mad. Did you find any offending forks at the campground?
Yes, take a look.
Khajiit gets all goose-pimply in the hackles just touching it. Adoras fears things are even worse than he imagined. His fork reeks of more than beef. It stinks of oblivion.
Meaning what exactly?
There is no denying it now. Our temple is caught in the claws of the skooma cat. He must be responsible for our moon bishop's strange visions. But how he spread his madness to the priests, I cannot fathom it.
Who is this skooma cat?
Sheogorath,
Oh,
or Sheogorath to some, the crook-tailed son of Anur and Fadomai. Born before the moons and stars, he speaks from across the lunar lattice through the distilled moon sugar called skooma. But you said you saw him, in the flesh.
He appeared as a small cat.
An Alfik? The skooma cat should not be able to cross the lunar lattice. If he walks among us, then Joan and Jode must truly be out of alignment. We must check on the temple.
Right?
Please, you go ahead to the temple. Find our moon bishop. Keep her from spreading any more of this madness. Hadoras will meet you there, once he leads these ones to safety without them straying toward any other foolishness.
Vladigo must know, what is the story behind the skooma cat?
Before there were the moons, or the world, there were Anur and Fadomai. From their union, all the god cats came, including the one Khajiit known as Sheogorath, the crook-tailed cat who shares his madness with Sugartooths through skooma.
That is how he's been driving the priest insane, yes?
Hadoras does not smell the sick sweetness of the drug upon them. Terrible as it is, the fleeting skooma dreams would be preferable to this all-consuming madness. On this side of the lattice, it seems Sheogorath needs no sugar to share his lunacy.
The lattice?
The lunar lattice, formed by Joan and Jode's light, separates Nirni from the other god cats, and protects her children from the ones who would do us harm. Normally, Sheogorath could only send his mad thoughts across through the perverted moon sugar.
Jeet will be going now.
Oh, my ear! I see you met Forky. Been talking about me again, hasn't it? Such a gossip, that one. But you can hear the ocean if you stick it in your ears. Give it a try.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what? The purring. I don't know. Just happens at the darndest times. Smelling a bowl of cream, laying eyes on a plump ball of yarn, licking me... Oh, wait. I feel a grooming coming on.
Must tell Vladigo, why are you trying to hurt the priests?
Who's trying? Oh, sure, you've kept a handful all boring and breathing. But we've been having a right riot in the temple. You ever hear cats always land on their feet? Turns out, it's true. Of course, their feet wind up by their ears, but why split pairs, eh?
Stop this.
Stop? Stop? We're just getting to the best part. I think they're really getting the hang of it. Last one got one good bounce in before he spit like a ripe tomato. Oh, I think the Moon Bishop's giving it a go. Don't want to miss that.
And I should probably get inside the temple.
Best hurry, or you missed the show.
Yes, Cisenza, show us the way. Walker, you arrive at the perfect moment. You will witness our salvation.
Elevation?
Moon Bishop Cisenza said we must ascend with Canarthi to escape the dragons. True cats will reach the sands behind the stars by stepping between the two moons. We have not found the path yet, but now our prophet will show us the way.
Khajiit needs to stop this.
Oh, have faith. Joan and Jode have shone like beacons for the Moon Bishop. She will lead us all to salvation, and you can join us, Walker.
I should probably get up there and stop her.
It is so high. Cisenza should see where to step. Her vision showed it true. But she cannot see it now.
They are your visions. Not the skooma cat is playing tricks on you.
No, this one sees by the light of the two moons. These are not fevered sugar dreams. She saw the dragon spring from the mouth of the world and swallow the moon. She saw her temple turn to ash. She must act before it is too late.
Maybe some of your visions were true. All you're doing now is hurting your followers.
Sizenza tried to save them. She sees so much that she is blinded. What is the truth? What are the lies? She can't tell what is real.
Khajiit is real. Just come down from the ledge and he will help you.
Yes, I need to sit down. Gather my thoughts.
Oh, no you don't. Get your paws off my favorite plaything. Hoo-hoo, look at you, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Nothing beats a chicken without a noggin. Believe me, I've tried. You came awfully close to spoiling me fun, though. I like my fun.
What have you done with the Moon Bishop?
Why? So you can keep hogging all the toys? No, no, no. These are mine. I licked them. How much more marking do I have to do?
What will it take to get you to leave these people alone?
Alone? Who wants to be alone? Trapped in their own head until all the life and joy of the world leaks out and leaves an ugly grey corpse. They're better off in my company, sure. Suppose I could let them go, if you'd rather be my plaything instead.
And if Blood Eagle agrees?
Then I whisk you home to where the real fun is. Oh, I haven't hosted company since past. You'll love what I've done with the place. It'll be like you never left. Have you there in 2 shakes of a grand mal fit. So, what do you say?
Fine, Blood Eagle agrees.
Come on, plaything! The game's a face!
Yeah, we've had a couple of last few days up here. Okay, Sheegrass, where the hell you at? Doesn't matter because they both go the same direction.
Sacred moons. I don't know what to do with your warning. Why won't you guide me when
There
I
you
need
go,
you now more
trying
than
to play
ever?
with my toys again. Well, I've had enough
I
sharing.
must see. Sacred sugar. Uncloud my eyes.
Oh, how the moon... Wait your turn, plaything. There'll be plenty of time for me to chase you around this little maze after I've finished me snack. All these games work up an appetite.
Look what Blood Eagle's got.
Is that cream? Oh, I could go for some fatty bovine discharge right now. Why'd you go and bring it to me in a cup? Cats don't have thumbs.
Those cats. Why don't I have thumbs? Hold on to that while I grow thumbs. This may take a bit.
Ethan will figure something out.
Oh, cream. Oh, I haven't had cream since I made Otar cry over...
Sheergorath? Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, but let's just say that he's known more than just by the two-legged version.
We burn our hair and lay scorched before the dragons. But what then? What then?
Zinda, not the real. This is your temple knot.
But the dragons came. Sisenza saw it. They will burn her temple, burn us all,
Yes.
if she doesn't see the path.
But here he's known by the name you're about to hear me call him by. It is Skumakat, remember? Making you see false visions.
It feels familiar, like this one has done this before. Is this the future vision, or the vision future? She cannot tell anymore. Help this one, please. Show her. Show.
Zinza.
Hey! I just messed that up! Can't leave a good mess unattended for 1 minute before some hero comes to clean it up! Go tidy your own drawers!
So, I was about to say it was a deer, and then it was an achatra, and then it was a deer again. I'll go down. I know I'm going to be attacked, but whatever. Yeah, I knew it was going to be another achatra. I found my very, very last quest that I needed before I finished the actual zone. Trying to get my stupid healing, my living death up to, oh boy.
I have seen it. I have seen the way forward. John and Jode have shown me how we may protect our temple.
Bless your eyes, Moon Bishop. What must we do?
We must create an anchor beneath 2 moons to hold our temple between 2 moons.
Hey, what do we got here?
Apologies, Moon Bishop. This one does not see.
They'll
Big
see
cheese.
clear enough once the anchor's built.
The anchor will let you all see as I do. All will become clear soon.
May have picked the wrong thing.
Think you're the cream of the croup, eh? Well, you won't be filling my head with daydreams of sweet cow squeezings this time. I lapped up every last drop. Now what are you gonna do with all that dry toast, eh?
Ladigo has this cheese.
Cheese on toast? That's just crazy talk. Next you'll be trying to make toast with the cheese already on it. Off with your cheese and toast madness. Loony.
There must be something you were like. Okay, this is a festive severed head. This is a delightfully... Ah, got it. Delightfully long yarn.
Think you're the cream of the croup, eh? Well, you won't be filling
Liquid
my
Blood Eagle
head.
Pound.
Yarn. So soft and bouncy. Just makes me want to bat it around like a newborn babe. No! You're trying to distract me again. Well, I'm not having it!
Are you sure you did not want to play with the yarn?
No! Wait, yes! precious ropey threads in my face and you'll find my claws in yours! Off with you!
Now I'm supposed to throw this out the door.
Yarn! Look at him come apart, sure.
That's great.
Sisenza has seen you at her temple, faithful. She hopes you will help her with this anchor and save it from the dragons.
You are making an anchor?
Yes, to buoy our temple through this storm. Joan and Jode have shown it to me, and through it, their light will guide us all to salvation.
How is it supposed to do that?
It will hold open a tiny gap in the lunar lattice, so our temple might slip between the moon's shadows. Nestled between Joan and Jode, we will surely be safe from the dragons.
Where are you supposed to place the anchor when it is done?
We will tuck it away beneath our temple to hold us firm through these troubled times. Come, I will show you, and we can begin. Ah!
You alright? Yes?
Quit your rattling! I was batting her thoughts into a glorious tango before you came along. Ah, now I'm gonna have to start again.
Skooma Cat's Cloister. Kill the mad anchorite.
That's enough cat and mouse for one day, plaything. It was me the whole time! Are you surprised? I was surprised.
Ledigo already knew that you were the Skooma Cat. He thought you said you'd let Cienza go if he took the place.
All right, yeah, so I did. But then I thought it'd be more fun to just keep you both. I was half right. You're a little too good as a plaything. It's not fair if you're always winning.
But it's not fair, is you cheating.
That's the best part of playing games with lunatics. They're always changing the rules. You'd get it if you just let me whack you on the noggin a few hundred times. No? Well, game's over. Off with you now.
Do not be such a sore loser.
Look at you, making demands. In my games. In my realm. All right. One last impossible challenge for you then. How's that for sporting? Say my name 3 times backwards.
My name 3 times backwards.
Oh, you took the words right out of me mouth. Next you'll be plucking me teeth for a new princely smile. Well, you can't have him. I need him to bite Haskill. Take a bite out of the anchor instead, would you?
Which is a piece of cheese, of course.
Farewell, cheese of my dreams. Out you go, before Haskill sees the mess you've made. Neither of us wants to hear that.
Escape this
Thank you.
nightmare! Quickly!
Friggin' Shiggorath, I swear, man. That's one of those great characters they got.
Shadoras, what have I done?
It was not you, Saizensa. It was the
Three people
skooma
dead?
cat that brought these misfortunes.
Walker, this one remembers you from her dreams. Your face, your voice. 2 moons guiding her through the fog. Saizensa cannot repay you enough for this.
I gotta admit, that character looks exactly like a house cat. I mean, they did such a great job. She looks exactly like a walking, talking house cat. Gordas, hold on, the temple should be gone now.
Saizensa is to blame. The skooma cat would have never caused this chaos, if not for her weakness. She led her Clouder astray, and too many of her disciples had to pay the price.
Forgive the Khajiit? But how do you mean?
As Moon Bishop, it was Saizensa's duty to protect her temple. But when the time came, she could do nothing without Joan and Jode to show her the way. When the visions did not come, she tried to bring them with the sacred sugar. She is no leader.
You'll remain as Moon Bishop, yes?
It is not for her to decide. If Khajiit lost their faith in her, she would not be surprised. This one will beg forgiveness for her failings and accept the will of her Clouder. She was too reliant on her gifts, and a leader must be more than a prophet.
Woohoo!
For the moment, it is all
got a
this
turban.
one can do to try and restore peace and order to her temple. Then will come the true test. She knows the dragons will come to 2 moons, and her Clouder must be prepared.
Please answer, Khajiit. Have you seen anything else that may have been a true prophecy?
This one only barely recalls things she saw in the haze, but the image of a man with 2 heads climbing the stars to hold the moons in darkness sticks with her. It is fit for the dreams of the skooma cat, but Saizensa fears there is some truth to it.
So that completed the temple, yes?
This one
Okay.
should have jumped. Why didn't she? She was to be saved.
Now,
You were wiser not to follow Saizensa. Those who did were the
Gotta
only
look like in a
ones
turban.
to suffer.
here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Ah, maybe put it on. I don't know, that's a pretty good look for me. Not too bad. Of course, I could go with this too. Tilted thingamajobber. It has not been 30. 14:55. No, a little bit longer. Now, how close am I? Not nearly. Definitely going the other way. I see you over there peeking. See you peeking, Jute. Now I'll go over here. Come back to the moon gate the other direction. Oh, Jesus, he deposited a whole bunch of stuff. Woohoo! Oh man, I see 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 4. Having these things glow is so much better. I love it. Kind of catches my attention and brings my eye to it. I know some of our guild isn't real big into it, but I actually like the keen eye. Tell you one thing, if you want to do any harvesting in this zone, the south is where to do it. Get more stuff down on this road right here than I do up north. Nice. Very nice. Discriminating plunderer. That's me. Of course, if I don't stop grabbing all this stuff, I'm never going to make it to my place. But it's everywhere. And I need it all. All of it, I need it. I gotta get a whole bunch of ancient silk. I'm about to run out. Trying not to collect everything, but it's just so hard. Like I said, it's just down here. I don't have this problem up north. Down here, the stuff is plentiful. Oh, it's under the ground. Okay, finally there. Gate to the moon of Enigma.
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect Kalo, Five Claw, while I confer with the Queen.
An eclipse is an eerie sight, but where are the dragons?
Dun dun dun.
The
We're
moons come
almost at
together
the end of
and the
this
sky
journey.
grows dark.
They killed Kitty!
Ominous,
You
isn't
bastard!
it? And strangely beautiful. Where are the dragons, though? And the remaining Euraxians? I assumed they would have started their push for the Moongate by now.
You are ready for this, yes?
As ready as we can be. The Khajiit militia and the Cygnus Irregulars have taken defensive positions along the path up to the Moongate, and whatever siege weapons we could get our hands on are set to repel the dragons.
Khajiit must know. Think we can stop the assault?
Not a chance. We only hope to slow them enough to give Tharn and Chimera the time they need to stop the Moongate from opening, or find a way to shut it if all else fails. If the dragons don't reach Jode's core, we win. Wait, what's that noise?
Forgive Khajiit, but you hear something?
Dragons, go join Queen Chimera. I'll
Yep,
take
they're
charge
here.
down here.
Zamorak will go with you.
Get those fires out and ready the ballistae. Move it, soldiers.
Your soldiers are not moving.
Time for reckless audacity and daring do.
So they're supposed to stop the dragons while I go stop the gate. That, folks, give me 1 second to fix the game. I find the game. Or for Archu game. There you are. There's that fixed. Happened to me twice yesterday and once today. Although I guess once today isn't that bad. Compared to twice yesterday. Still annoying as hell.
Up there, more Euraxians. Here they come. Prepare yourself. More soldiers. Take them down.
Where did the other guy go?
Surprise! I do
Calvo.
enjoy cutting blackguards down to size.
The path is clear. We need to reach Queen Chimera.
We're trying, we're trying. Give us a moment. Goodness sakes. Oh, those are our guys. I was killing anybody that was alive and in my way. Ah, crap. I'm about to fight a dragon again, aren't I?
Stay with me, old master. Gareshri still breathes, but his injuries are serious. He needs a healer. In the meantime, Zamorak knows what he must do.
What do you mean, Zamorak?
With Gareshri injured, someone else must take command of this position. Make sure the Euraxians and the dragons encounter enough resistance to slow them down. That task now falls to Zamorak.
You're sure about this, yes?
Yes, my friend. This is Zamorak's chance to finally atone for his past mistakes. Wait, what is this? The dragon horn. This one doesn't know why Gareshri was carrying this. But you must take it and reach the Moongate. Queen Chimera needs you.
Eastman will guard the dragon horn and join in with Chimera. Good luck, Zamorak.
Go. Now, Five Claws.
Yes, that is indeed John Cleese. He is featured quite a bit, not only in this expansion, but in the entire game.
Maybe I should have fought left instead of right. Let's try that again.
Move!
What in oblivion?
I've got these hooligans, old trout. Let's get to Abner before the moon's completely aligned.
Brian. Pushing as hard and fast as I can go.
Scatter!
Our friend, he died. Again, re-died? Oh, look at the moons getting closer together. That is very, very cool. That is very cool looking indeed. I hear the dragon. Oh, there he is. Oh, crap. There he is.
My shield won't hold much longer.
The dragon horn fight. You have... Wait!
Right, beast. Better get the hell out of here.
See how the moons align with the ancient gate. The lattice opens a path to Jode's core. But how did you get the dragon horn? Where's Garishri? And why are the sounds of battle so close? Did the Euraxians overrun our defenses?
Garishri was injured and the dragons breached the walls, allowing the Euraxians to pour in.
Garishri? Hurt? And the Euraxians behind our defenses? This is not good. Not good at all. Well, we still have the dragon horn. At least until the power runs out or the fragile relic falls apart. Ah, I just wish the moons would move for me.
Larigo thought the attunement gave you the power to move the moons.
The power, yes. But not the knowledge and experience. I will continue to try to move the moons and close the gate. But you will need to keep the Euraxians from taking this position. I am counting on you, Five Claw.
Larigo will guard the moon gate, Commander. Get out here today. Oh shit. Okay, so I was not expecting that. There is a boss somewhere. Not see the boss. What the boss? Is that the boss? Oh, there's two bosses. Ah. In that case, try this then. Jesus Christ, man. Lava wave from the Iron Atronach. Okay, I have got to, I've got to dodge the lava wave from the Iron. I'm guessing if I walk in here and attack them from here, they probably won't even touch me. Is my guess. That's not nearly as much fun as, well, actually, now I don't have my stuff. Oh, maybe I was wrong. But I still won. That's all that matters.
Mulamnir and Calthronted approach!
The dragon horn. It's our only chance.
No, Fireflow! Not yet! Through the portal, both of you, and bring the dragon horn.
Chimera, wait!
Am I going through the portal? Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Ah, so this is the other side. Okay, so Segov. See where I'm standing right here? This is what you see in the distance from the new house. That straight across from me, right over there, right there where my face is looking, that's the new house that's going to be for sale. Over in the northern part, right next to Riverhold. There is a new Khajiit house. And when you go into the Khajiit house, or the Khajiit temple, whichever one you want to call it, there is a teleporter that takes you up to a balcony, and that balcony looks directly over to this. You're actually on the other side of that looking over, which is really, really badass. I mean, seriously.
Fiveclaw, we stand on the sacred plane of Jode. The dragons went down into the processional. They seek to breach Jode's core.
What is this place?
From the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple, Anequina and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power.
Ladigo does not understand. Why would the dragons agree to give up a part of their power?
Here, on the plane of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use Calgrontid's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more.
Did Kunzari offer him?
He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. Calgrontid's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity to steal all the stored energy for himself. We must stop him!
Then let us go down there. Which I imagine we're probably going to get attacked by various things on the way down.
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
They still guard this sacred place.
Killer!
The Moon Priests worship new gods now, you insignificant morsels.
Any books or anything over here to click on?
Spread out!
Any books over here or anything? Nothing that side. Nothing that side. Would have been a good place to hide something really cool, but guess not. See what's around the next corner.
Avoid Mulamnir as best you can.
What the hell do you mean as best you can? 31. Didn't actually know I was reaching that, but nope. Ah, it does that every time. Cool. Thank you so much. No, really. And we're still at 29. So close, yet so far. I want my healing skeleton. Probably be another one of those dodge his lightning attack blah blah things.
Jode's core is close. I can feel it.
Fan out!
We're pissing off the dragons. That is a drop, so I'm going to drop going down the stairs. I think he's very, very angry.
Mulamnir, Calgrontide, and Jode's core. Are you ready for this, Chimera?
He didn't say anything. It kind of bothers me a little bit.
Calgrontide is absorbing Jode's core. As long
that's
as
the house right
remain
there.
aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with Mulamnir Fiveclaw. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn.
I gotta wait for Mulamnir to
sparingly.
drop first. Come on. Anytime.
You
They really did a
dare
good
to
job.
Face me, morsel.
Ooh, it was a little closer than I would like.
You amuse me, little insect.
Nice if you could go down less than 99%. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Ow, 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 ow.
Do not let them best you, Mulamnir.
Only at 98.
Yes, brother. I will make this quick. To Kunshan.
Ah, crap. Ow. Can I hit him from here? I cannot hit him from here. Feel like I'm doing the safety dance from World of Warcraft.
Get inside my shield, or the dragon shout will kill you!
Source. G.
That is very, very cool animation right there now.
Dragonhorn!
Ow. Guess I shouldn't have stayed there.
You have made me angry, pest.
Might as well stand in. There was no way in hell I was getting out of it. So my guess is I'm only going to do a couple of percentage points to it. Oh, I need that wing bounce. I think it was Kevin. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. He puts the lightning way over here where I'm not.
These fleas, brother. You have my word. To Kunshan.
Come on. So it's probably just going to be the same thing over and over. Here he comes. Nope, I guess not. Guess he just goes right down the center. Wrong, dragon.
Get into my protective aura, now!
Source! Chi! Be!
I think I'm hitting me in the eyeball. That's still a very cool animation, though.
Quickly! Down the dragon horn!
Run, run. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to make it this time. I was wrong.
Die, insect, die! So the trend!
Crap. The only bad thing about fighting a friggin' lightning dragon is the fact that I'm all lightning based myself. I knew that was coming.
Elrondid, assist me. The power. It fills me. To Kunshan.
Where did exactly the Chimera go? And I have no thoughts for that. Oh shit! Ow, 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 crap. Ow. He's gonna land on that one. I'm just gonna stand here and start shooting at him.
To attack. Let my magic protect you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm already in the shield. Didn't use the dragon horn. I already knew. I'm going to have to do this one more time. So 4 times in total.
It cannot end like this!
Oh, maybe not. Bye-bye, Mulanir.
You killed Mulamnir. Good.
Yes, I did.
I will be
Oh, crap.
the equal of Akatosh!
That's not good.
The moons. I need to finish the ritual.
Joan and Jode, hear me.
The power, it belongs to me.
I don't think you heard what I said earlier.
Resume your eternal dance.
One
now,
second.
Sound the horn!
No.
You did it, Chimera. You ended the eclipse.
Be denied.
The moon gate has closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamnir is dead, and Calgrontit has been defeated.
So, when you...
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you look.
Calgronteed, I wonder. I'm actually pleased to see you, Cadwell. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
So, when I came in over at that portal right over there. And had to work my way down through that whole area and down through there into this spot right here, right? There is a new house that is not for sale yet, but will be for sale, I'm going to guess, in the next 5 days. And that house is over near Riverhold. When you go into that Khajiit Temple house, there is a portal to Jode's Landing. And when you take that portal, it pops you up to this landing that happens to be right there. Right where you see me looking at. That's the back. That's the portal from the house. So you actually get to look out from your house over top of the area where you killed the dragon. And this is Jode's core right here. I actually jumped down to this the other day and died, which was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty spectacular. I can't do it now. Now it's too bad that the body of the dragon doesn't stay down here, so you can actually see the dragon dead from where you are. But it's still. I'll have to show you when I get out of here. I'll show you the view.
Queen Chimera, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the
I don't see any moons
Euraxians.
at all.
What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moons parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main? If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
We did it, Five Claw! We put the moons back in motion and defeated both Mulamnir and Calgrontit. I want to thank you for everything. Elsweyr is safer today because of you.
How did you finally figure out how to move the moons, Chimera?
Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish Calgrontit.
Were you really sure that we defeated Calgrontit? Seemed extremely powerful at the end.
He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed, but the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that, a concern for another day, yes?
Why did the Main send an envoy?
I cannot be named queen without the Main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moongate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for Elsweyr.
Ooh.
We have accomplished much, my friend. We overthrew the tyrant, Euraxia Tarn, defeated Zumag Foom and the Betrayer, even killed at least 2 dragons and made the moons move in the sky. If only I could shake this sense of impending doom.
Brigitte would like to know. What kind of impending doom are we talking about?
Nothing specific. Not really. I guess this sense of worry will stay with me until I know the fate of Gareshri, Zamarak, even Prefect Kalo. I would return to the Moongate, but other matters require my attention. Namely, the envoy of the Main.
You would tell Khajiit, you think our companions might not have survived the attack on the Moongate?
That is just it. I have no idea. Moons, my head pounds. The effort I exerted at Jode's core was not without a cost. Five Claw, could I convince you to determine the fate of my soldiers and our friends?
Ledigo will find out what happened to our companions and the soldiers at the Moongate.
I appreciate your assistance, my friend. Find out what happened to Gareshri and the others, then bring word back to me. Meanwhile, I will try to find a few moments to rest before I meet with the Main's envoy or worry about the other dragons.
Is the dragon threat not over now?
Far from it. But without Kalgrontid and Mulamnir to lead them, they are solitary beasts without a grand plan. Colossal, dangerous beasts to be sure, but not the overwhelming force they were under their dragon leaders.
Hard to believe that this all started with an ancient Khajiit legend.
There is little difference between myth and history for the Khajiit Five Claw. Whether Euraxia discovered the Kunzari stories and that led them to the betrayer's head, or Zumog Fum reanimated the head and then learned the tales, who can say?
Okay, so now I'm on the final story. I'm just not moving fast enough in that. Pretty sure, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have Shocking Siphon up before. Okay, so what is Shocking Siphon going to switch? Might try switching out Ricochet Skull since I'm used to it not being. Okay, and then my happy butt has got to go. No idea. Ah. Down at the bottom. First thing I need to do, though, is... Why does it keep... Okay, so somewhere right out here outside the gate. Oh, here they all are. Everybody's just standing around. Guess nobody could be bothered to go up and talk to, You know, I bet you they expect me to talk to him last, so I'm going to talk to him first.
Huh? Oh, it's you. Good to see you're still among the living. I suppose you had a hand in getting the moons to finally pull apart? Hang on. I need to finish my report. I find that it's best to write it all down while it's still fresh in my mind.
That is what brought Bolligo here. Camilla wants to know what happened after we entered the Moon Gate.
It's all in my report. Our troops held their ground and fought bravely. We lost many good soldiers, Khajiit and Imperial, but we did our duty. We slaughtered Euraxians by the score and kept the dragons at bay until the moons broke apart.
Beginning of the eclipse was significant?
It was crucial to our survival. When the moons separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose their drive, their purpose. They stopped attacking and flew off. Not a moment too soon. We had exhausted both our strength and our ammunition.
What did the Euraxians do then?
The ones that survived Zamorak's charge lost what remained of their courage when the dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward.
What will you and the Cygnus Irregulars do now?
We still have a lot to do to heal the scars left by Euraxia and her mercenaries. I'll offer our services to Queen Chimera and Lord Garashri. Let them use us where we'll do the most good.
This one must know. Will you help defend Elsweyr?
If that's what they need. But the Cygnus Irregulars are mostly military engineers, scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to offer a kingdom that needs to be rebuilt than just blades and shields. That was our original mission, to help Elsweyr.
I'll go over here to talk to this guy.
Zamorak is happy to see you, friend. After the dragons entered the Moon Gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly everything seemed all right.
Chimera sent Bolligo to find out what happened to you and the others.
Just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could.
Ah, crap. Not mean to do that.
Zamorak is just what you would expect.
There we go.
We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could. This one let the desert wind flow through his limbs and claws, while our soldiers rallied to his side.
You defeated the Euraxians?
Between the Khajiit militia and the Cygnus Irregulars, we held them off. When the moons separated, the Euraxians broke off their attack and scattered to the four winds. The remainder will be a nuisance, but they pose no threat to the kingdom.
It's a Khajiit. What about the dragons?
Zamorak doesn't know for certain. We faced mostly the Euraxians on the upper ridge. Prefect Kalo commanded the ballisti, so he could tell you more. This one does know that when the moons began to separate, the dragons roared in rage and flew away.
What will you do now, Zamorak?
Zamorak hopes to serve as Queen Chimera's claw and defend the throne as he was trained to do. If she will not have me, well, Gareshri has many plans for improving life in Elsweyr. This one would be happy to help in any way he can.
And one more.
It's good to see you, Five Claw. We only just returned and I have yet to report to the Queen. Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move and the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the Moon Gate.
Chimera is fine. As a matter of fact, she sent this one to find out what happened to you.
After I was caught in that dragon blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds and took command of the soldiers defending the upper ridge. I'm sorry to say that I was in and out of consciousness for most of what happened next.
You do not know how the battle ended?
I know that I am still alive and grateful to be back in Rimmon. It's a miracle, thank the moons, that the city is free once more. If you want to know what really occurred at the Moon Gate, you'll need to ask Zamorak and Prefect Kalo.
Your injuries. Do you need to see the healers?
There are those among the troops who need the healers more than I. But perhaps a few hours in the soothing springs will restore my strength. I'll need it too. I have much to do to help Chimera restore Enequina to its former glory.
That means more than likely I am going back to the palace. So the entirety of the Elsweyr expansion, and I still have not opened up my healer. Gotten closer, but I still haven't opened it up yet. So sad.
Outsider, this one must speak with you. This one never expected to set foot in the capital of Nequina again. She hoped the militia would succeed, but she didn't believe they stood a chance against the usurper queen. Kashia understands you played a significant role in these events, yes?
This one helped.
Such wonders you have accomplished, and to have touched the face of blessed Jode. This one is in awe. Despite all that, the Main has sent me to determine what happens next. Where is Lord Gareshri, the Speaker of the Main?
Yarashri returned from battle and went to see the healers. What do you mean, what happens next?
The healers? This one hopes the Speaker wasn't gravely injured. As for your question, we must settle the matter of Enequina's succession. Kashia must determine if Kamira is the legitimate heir to the throne, and if so, recognize her claim.
She's the only surviving daughter of King Hamakar. And make her to the queen?
Certainly, but anyone can make such a claim. To be accepted by the Khajiit, she must be recognized by the Main. With Gareshri indisposed, will you stand with Kamira and vouch for her heritage? If so, please tell her I am ready to meet with her.
Khajiit will go find Kamira and let her know.
Before you return to Kamira's side, this one requests an additional favor. The Main gave Kashia a sealed letter for Abner Tharn, but he refuses to see me. I understand that you and he share a special bond. Perhaps you could deliver the letter.
Khajiit can deliver the letter, but why is the Main writing to Abner Tharn?
The specifics concern the Tharn alone, but this one believes it deals with the artificial eclipse and its impact on Khajiit society. The moons hold great sway over the Khajiit born under them. What does this mean for those born during this eclipse?
The eclipse does not understand.
No matter what caused the eclipse, Joan and Jode joined as one. When this occurs naturally, one born then may become the next Main. But during a false eclipse, succession becomes a concern. The Main hopes Tharn can explain the arcane implications.
Why didn't the Main come to crown Kamira personally?
The Main cannot be everywhere at once. That is what the Speaker and the envoys are for. For now, the Main's duties do not include Enequina. But know that the Main's heart is everywhere in Elsweyr. Now, please deliver the letter to Abner Tharn.
Go, Blood Eagle errand boy. Where's Abner at? It's all the same quest. Maybe it's all the same.
Abner, you simply must stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Nonsense. And don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Kamira is concerned. You and Cadwell, the two of you just can't leave well enough alone. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out of Rimmen. Of course, very little has gone according to plan since the Wrathstone tablets set me on this path.
You're leaving then, Tharn?
I am neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance. My time in Elsweyr has shown me that I have limits. I am not the battle mage I was in my younger days. Besides,
attention,
I hate
we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Canapes, totally unbearable.
Overvault 95, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us.
Everybody come welcome. Welcome. To the party come welcome. Welcome. As another go for everyone. Welcome.
Do you not want to be there when Kamira is crowned queen?
I watched firsthand as a remarkable young woman became a leader. She's already a queen. Everything else is simply ceremony. I've lingered here long enough. You were an able enough traveling companion. I may call on you again sometime.
This one has a letter from you, from the main.
An intriguing question. Are Khajiit born under a forced eclipse next in line for the main? But this other bit confirms my suspicions. I must travel to Palatine at once. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Until then, farewell.
Good luck, Thorn.
We accomplished much, but I fear we haven't seen the last of Calgrontiid. I must investigate reports coming from the south. You, however, have a queen to crown. Take Cadwell with you and make sure he behaves. And tell Chimera she did admirably.
This one is curious. You think Calgrontiid is still a threat?
We saw no body, and there's no reason to suppose Calgrontiid couldn't escape from Jode just as we did. He absorbed a remarkable amount of energy while the moons were aligned, after all. I'll send for you if and when I confirm my suspicions.
One more person to talk to, and I do believe this is the end. This
I
expansion.
assure you, Kasia, my wounds are healing quite nicely.
Nevertheless, this one has asked the Outlander to stand beside Chimera, should I decide to give the Main's blessing.
Now the question is, where in the world is all this going on? Wait, now it's telling me to go back out. How's Chimera at? Oh, she's in a side room. That's where I screwed up at. I remember looting this place as I ran through. Of course, now it belongs to my friends, so now I won't steal everything there is in here.
Garishri told me you found them. He filled me in on what happened during the battle at the Moongate. Dragons and necromancers, I understand. But politics and coronations, they twist my tail, and their regalia, it pinches. Moons, I miss my leathers.
I must tell her this one. Having second thoughts on becoming Queen of Anaquia?
I am having many thoughts, but I know what I must do. Like Anequina and my other ancestors before me, I must stand tall and accept my responsibilities with humility and grace.
The envoy does not
Provided
believe.
the Main's envoy confirms my right to the throne.
The envoy does not believe you are King Hinbakar's daughter?
The woman is inscrutable. I think she just wants to see me suffer until she acquiesces and places the crown on my head. Before the full weight of the kingdom falls upon my shoulders, I want to tell you something.
Of course, Your Highness.
I want you to know I appreciate everything you have done for Elsweyr. For me. I do not believe we would have survived without your assistance. Now, I understand the envoy asked you to stand beside me at the ceremony. Are you ready, my friend?
This one is ready, my queen. I'll be heading first. Oh, very cool. Now the throne. Ah, there we go.
The healers were able to do wonders, my friend. I almost feel like my old self again. I will secure Kamira's claim. You just stand beside her and support her. She values your presence, as do I. But where is Kamira? I expected you to bring her in.
Kamira's ready. We can begin the coronation.
Who will confirm that Kamira is the daughter of King Hemekar and the rightful heir to the throne of Anequina?
I will. As her guardian all these years, and as the Speaker of the Main, Kamira is the rightful heir. Come forth, daughter of Hemekar and Numara. Come forth, child of Anequina.
Kamira, do you accept the duties of the throne? Will you lead this kingdom and protect its people?
I do, and I will.
Know then that the Main accepts and recognizes your claim. All hail Kamira, Queen of Anequina!
I promise to serve our people, and I offer thanks to all who helped achieve our recent victories. Finally, there is one I wish to honor. One whose assistance in these matters was unprecedented and invaluable. Five Claw, my comrade and friend, please, approach the throne.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry. This is so neat. Oh, I guess I should have kneeled.
Courageous Five Claw.
I did not kneel.
I will make sure your deeds are sung by my people. They will be told from one generation to the next. As Kunzari passed into legend, so too will you.
This one does not know what to say.
Then say nothing, my friend. Just know that you helped deliver my homeland from tyranny. You helped me avenge my parents. You saved us from dragons and undead. We will never forget that. I will never forget that.
So what happens now?
You appeared when Elsweyr needed you most. In our most desperate time of troubles, you helped restore our nation. You will always have a place here, my friend. And I want you to accept the greatest award I can offer. I name you Champion of Anequina.
Woohoo! Royal Staff. Fire Staff. Ooh. Sky Terror Dragon Slayer Mask. And the next part of the house. Love to see that.
There are still dragons to kill and Euraxians to deal with. But now it is time to celebrate. Take a few moments, talk to our friends, then enjoy yourself, champion. You earned it.
So, Blood Eagle guesses your days as an agent of the Main are behind you now?
It is time for different adventures, Five Claw. I must lead my people and erase the memories of the usurper queen. May her name be blotted from the histories. Of course, I may find time to slip away and explore a ruin or two. Every now and again. And all hail Five Claw, whom I name Champion of Anequina!
Now I got that done, now I can see what these look like. Okay, so this was a... Okay, let's see, it was Sky Terror. That's not a bad looking helmet. Kind of interesting. I guess if you put that with the shoulders, it's not too bad. And the other part Now, let's go see what the next part of the house looks like. That's something I've been kind of excited for. Okay, so that is, if I am correct, 100% completion of 8 of 8, 7 of 7, 6, 6, 11, 11, 7, 7, 3. Yay! Only thing I do not have done is... What? I did the Orc Rest group event. Oh, the mural mender. I've not done the mural mender. Crap. I need to go get all the pieces of the mural. And I know for... You know what? I'll go in and solo Orc Rest myself if I need to. Plague of Crowns. I'm sure I did that. Oh well. Right, before I leave, I'll go by there real quick. Okay, so let's go see what the next part of the house looks like when I put the piece in. See, you know that you've been honored when the queen gives you a house right next to hers. Right next to the palace. Fancy ass house. Come on. Okay, so one of these is this one right here. We need to go F5. Then we need to go browse. Then we need to go this place. This ought to be. No, no, no. How do I... Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that would work like that. Ah. I need to put that away real quick. Need to get that again. Okay, this time. Did I get it on the... Oh, I didn't get it on the thing. I was so close. Come on now. There we go. Now it's on the tablet. What do I do? Do I click on this? Aha! So the main room... Whoa. Look at that. Ah, this is the Temple of the Colossus where we first came during the last game to let the dragons out. So the dragons got let out over there. How cool is that? So it looks like each part of the house is going to open up something completely different. So I get the one room, and then I get a really big outdoor space. And now I have to wait for however long to open up the other two. It's a pretty cool house, though. I like this for a house. This is, and the fact that everybody gets it is not bad at all. So you get this room here. Then you get this one here, which gives you the big outdoor area. Later on, we'll be able to earn a tablet that we'll put there, which will open something here. And we will be able to put a tablet there, which will open up a portal to something here. Not bad. I think it's cool as hell. Really do. I think it's very, very cool. Look forward to completing the house. You ready to see that that other house I was telling you about, Sligov? Show it to you real quick. This will drive me nuts. Okay, Sligov, check this out. Ready? The nice thing is it's right beside a way shrine, which is awesome. You essentially got a way shrine right here. The house is right there, right beside it. Got your own path with a lake going from the sky shard, from the way shrine up to the house. And this is the house itself. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look at it completely furnished. Just to see what it looks like furnished. Okay, so let's go to... I know it's not for sale. Oh, you're not allowed to... I guess you're just not allowed to see it furnished. Anyway, so here's the palace, temple, whatever you want to call it. It's got a couple of nice Khajiit meditation gardens. Got a really nice waterfall that you can actually take a dip in. The waterfall actually goes up above here to another waterfall, which is really, really cool. All the way up to there. Then if you go in the house proper, this is the part I was telling you about. It's one of the best views I've seen in the game thus far. Oh, they've already got stuff in it. So if you go up here, you have this sitting at the back. If you click on this, this is what it takes you to. You get this huge ass outdoor area to go with it, and you can go up in both those towers. Right down there was where I killed the dragon. Oh shit, I did not want to do that. But you can kind of get an idea. That's where I came in to fight the dragons, went down that ravine, came out there, fought the dragon, and yeah. But now you get to see the house. Okay, these are called mural locations. Elder Scrolls Online, Elsweyr mural locations. I hate when people give you videos. I don't want a video. already done that one. Okay, so let me see which ones I already have. Tell me. Rimmon and Sinchal. I have Rimmon. I don't have Hold, really? Hmm. Actually, very surprised I don't have Riverhold. Oh, crap. Forgot about my new ability. Shocking Siphon. Violently drain the last spark of life from a corpse. Dealing blah blah. Shock damage to all enemies around the corpse and between you and the corpse. So I need a corpse first, I think. I'm going to drop this for now. I'm going to throw this on there to see what happens. I am still working towards that Spirit Mender. Okay, so I need to go here. So it looks like I will not be done with this place till the end of today. But tomorrow morning, I will get to start in a whole new place. That's going to make me kind of happy. Because tomorrow we start Somerset. If there's any better guides. That one sucked. Did not like that one. That one wasn't bad. Not very helpful. Ah. This. Plus that just gave me what I needed. Map pins will be created more quickly. Fix 2 instances of Elsweyr. No timeout flag. Missing title. Looks like they did not add this, so I will go ahead and add this myself. Do a quick reload. Which should now give me map pins on the map for these pieces, maybe, hopefully, ish. We're about to find out the weather like outside. My wife and I might be going to Depot this weather.com. Cincinnati. Looks like no rain for now. Will there be rain later? Perfect. Cool, so we should be able to take my truck. Okay, so do I see the map pin for... Yes, I do, right there. Good to know. While I'm at it... I'll try it, see what happens. Leave that alone for now and see what happens. Points of interest on Lightbringer. I like Fake Peter, Nose Diver. Any of those right now? Lenius, Wells, Dwemer, setting. Our werewolf quest giver. Progress. Collectibles. Cool. Hopefully that's the one I need here. Like it when things just work. Okay, so I cannot... Oh, so that's what the line looks... Oh, check that out. I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. It seems to me that that would only be good on a boss. I may have to go on my second bar. I just hit level 30, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, crap. I got level 30 stuff. Woot! Oh boy. Purple? 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 Yep. I think all purple's mine. Purple? Purple. Purple, purple, purple. Cool. Purples. Now that I'm right. We've got headpiece. Wait, why is the head purple? Shoulders are not purple. Chest piece. And hands. Belt. Legs. Boots. Staff number 1. And staff number. Okay, so having said that, maybe what I should do is take this off my bar, put Shea Skull back, switch my bar over, put Shocking Siphon there. That's the one I still need to work on. Okay. I have a feeling that that other one is only going to be useful in very certain situations.
Ah, Rolla Kay. A land of fertile valleys and grand hills. But enough about Rajin's past romances, yes?
Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to grab that over here. Okay, so that took care of one of them. Maybe it'll only show me the locations outside of the ones I don't have? Maybe? Lucky? It does. See, there's one there, one there, one there. This one's already gone. Beautiful. Let's say dune fragment? Let's say rune fragment, isn't it? You know what? I don't care. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Would have been nice if they would have made them like a little bit of different color or something. Ah, so my things are now only showing... Oh, I never saw this before.
Shh! Stay down.
Crap.
Stay low in the grass. We've got ruddy fangs up on the hillside, and probably more down on the other side of the cliff.
What is a ruddy thing?
The ruddy fangs are the biggest bandit pride this side of the Scar, and probably south of the Scar too. This bunch has been preying on refugees fleeing the dragons, as if they haven't lost enough. Shook me down too, bastards.
That is why you're hiding here, yes?
I'm not hiding, I'm waiting. Thought I might sneak into camp at an opportune moment and get back what's mine. But I've been out here for nearly a day now. I should probably just get back to Riverhold before I pass out.
Bledigo can get your things back. What is he looking for?
You do that? It's a backpack, Imperial Legion make. It was my husband's. It's just some personal items. Things he had before there were damn dragons. Sorry, I'm tired and hungry. I should go. Find me at the inn in Riverhold, and thanks.
I don't need to know anymore. Okay, so the item I want... right over here. Being guarded by an ogre. Used to be guarded by an ogre.
Dune still has a shrine to Lorcash, yes? This is good. It is always wise for the Khajiit to revere the first trickster.
Was it? That was it. But why are all of these crafting materials just simply... shouldn't just be those, they should actually... Harvest map. Okay, these are definitely not showing up like that. Oh, I should... None of these items should ever look like that. Known harvest. Ah. There we go. Nope, still stay the same way. Okay, so this one is gotten. This one is down there. Guess I need to go to Riverhold and give her hers real quick, and then go to. Need this stuff to be on top of the other pin. Hold. Just picked it up, I don't even know what it's called. Elsweyr Mural Mender. As in size. Right now, let's put it above all this. Maybe bigger? I think I went the wrong direction. on top. That's good. All I need to do is make it a different color so I can see the cotton picking thing. There you go. Can't miss it now. It's huge. Okay, so my next one is there. Guess I can work my way down along here first and get these ones. Oh, there's a dragon right next to me. Well, I will go after a dragon. They just started. They said they improved being able to see where they're going to fly at. Let's see if that's true. I don't see any improvement. That guy didn't move. Amazing how dumb these people are. Ow. Somebody turned it around. Turn the dragon around. Do, 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 do. Oh, crap. Mean ass dragon. Damn it, I hate that tail. Oh hell. No. Ow! Where he's gonna fly this time. They usually fly right in the middle. Nope, maybe not. Oh, don't stand in the fire. Don't stand near the tail. Don't stand in front of the face. No, get away from me. Crazy dragon. Okay, so what was I trying to do? I think I was going down. Oh wait, I had something. What is this? Outstanding application. Game looking laid back mature guild due to random in-game activities. Currently low level. Also been gaming. Oh, very cool. Make sure he's in, and he is. Telling you, Sega, we're not doing too bad on the whole recruitment thing, man. Okay, so I need to go down this side first and get these two. You're not doing too bad on the guild recruitment side at all. Okay, so normally I don't sprint everywhere I go, but I am sprinting everywhere I go now that I'm done with Elsweyr, but only because I'm attempting to wrap everything up so that I can move to the next expansion.
Some drink to forget. I drink to remember.
Some drink to forget, I drink to remember. Looks like there should be a tablet right over here. Along with some jute. And a water skin. A backpack.
Mervale, a land of heavy drinks and heavier regrets. Almost makes Rachin miss his days as a mortal. The hangovers, however, those he is happy to do without.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's fun place to go. Next one is down in there. I will head down that way. So badly want to stop and pick up all of these collectibles or stuff, but I'm trying to get done with this. Wanted to move us on to something else. Okay, so how do I get up there? I have to go all the way to the end. Oh, this is inside. Okay, I know where I'm going. You know what I might do? I might go ahead and stop the stream for the day, as all I need to do now is just run around to different places and pick up items, which is going to be a pretty boring stream. Pretty boring afternoon of a stream. That way tomorrow, when I start off, we will be in a new extension. Tablet is right up next to the boss. But tomorrow, when I play, we will be playing in Somerset. And hopefully, it will be good. I enjoyed Somerset the first time. Although I thought it went too fast, but it went too fast because I was not doing it right. So this time I expect that it will take longer to do. Now I know what I did wrong the first time. So it should be a much, much better expansion to do the second time around. Because this time I will do the main storyline as well as all the extras. Is oh, it's just up here. Maybe it's beneath. Don't know if there's an underground area over there. Try sneaking around over here. Through in here. Aha! Oh, shit. No, you don't, bitch.
The Doradin of Rekarth were some of the most skillful warriors of their time. And Rachin would know, for he ended up on the wrong side of their blades more than once.
I didn't notice whether or not my staff is different this time. Ah, just the color around it. They might still be after me. Nah, it's just too damn bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and stop there for the afternoon. I will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as noon UTC, where I will pick back up with the Necromancer, and we will be in Somerset, starting to work for the snotty-ass High Elves. Till then, as always, be kind to one another, treat each other with respect, and I will catch you on the flip side. Till then, ciao for now.